I think Sri Lanka can also benefit from another U.S. lesson that we learned after 9/11. One of our biggest mistakes that led to 9/11 was our failure to properly communicate between our intelligence and law enforcement agencies, particularly the FBI and the CIA and the various law enforcement agencies. So to improve interagency communication and coordination, then President Bush ordered a new committee to be established under one of the deputy national security advisors in the White House, a guy called John Brennan, who later became the head of the CIA, a very competent guy. And under John Brennan, they had very, very senior people of all of the relevant intelligence and law enforcement experts. And they met on a weekly basis to evaluate all of the intelligence against the United States and to determine what was credible, and then most importantly, to take action against those credible things. And individual people were specifically assigned responsibility for each one of the leads that were considered credible. And as a result of that, we haven't had a successful terrorist attack by a foreign terrorist group since then. So I think having a high-level group of technocrats like that is something that Sri Lanka could definitely benefit from. In fact, you did have such a group before the war and during the war when Gotabaya Rajapaksa was defense secretary, and he personally chaired that and made sure that all of the different branches of intelligence, of which there are many in this country, were sharing information and then sharing that information up to the senior level people, and then they themselves were making sure that somebody was looking into those and making sure that the attacks didn't take place. So I think that's a very important thing that current government should think about, is reestablishing some kind of group like that. So the first question was about the fact that you have divided leadership and how do you exploit the opportunities that are available to you because of great power competition. I mean, I think that the answer is relatively simple, and that's that you need that this experiment in coalition government has not worked, to be blunt about it. And you need to have a more unified political leadership where everybody is working together and has common interests in favor of helping the country. And so instead of fighting against each other over who's going to get credit or who's going to get blamed for this or that, they're all working together on one front to achieve prosperity and the needed reforms to make your country prosper. So, obviously these next elections will provide that opportunity for the Sri Lankan people to make that choice. And it's not for me to say what that should be, but you all will know very well and better than me what those opportunities are. But obviously, the more you can have one single, undivided leadership that's working together, that's going to, I think, to be the great benefit of your country. And every single Sri Lankan that I've spoken to in the last 3 days laments the divisions that now exist and the paralysis that has produced in decision making. And so you have an opportunity to change that in October or whenever the presidential elections are, and then next year we have the parliamentary elections. So it will be in your hands, ladies and gentlemen.
AsianMirror.lk